Hi, I'm Alex. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to be doing the TBR-A-Thon for 2025, run by Leandra at LeandratheTBRZero, who will be linked down below. And it's going to be in two parts because she has multiple boards and I can't help myself but to decide to do too much. So this first part will be the game board, which essentially is like chutes and ladders. I'll go through, do the rolls for that. We'll see how that goes. And then in our next video, we will be doing the map, which essentially is mood reading. But that's next video. Here is my little book of booktube, and I don't mean little. And this is our map. This is our game board. I know it's not the easiest thing to see right this second, but I will get closer to it. I will be rolling a D12, mostly because I'd like to actually be able to finish most of these books. And we will be going along and collecting all of the dogs. There he is. Which means more than likely we would not be taking any shortcuts unless we fall. And I'm sure that will happen at least once, because every time I think I'm making life easier on myself, it decides that's not happening.
Hey everyone, it's Editing Alex. Somewhere, not only was there gremlins in the editing of this video, but there was gremlins in my brain, because I got this game completely wrong. I took the ladders to mean they would be both up or down, as in you could, if you landed on them at the bottom, you went up, if you landed at the top, you fell down. And that is not the case. I really messed up playing this game, but I figure maybe y'all will enjoy the chaos of it, irregardless. Enjoy the chaos that is me getting this game wrong, and may the gremlins stop attacking me when I'm trying to record.
Goes right off and is a 3. So, 1, 2, 3. A person on the cover. So for a person on the cover, I'm going with The Song by Jean Johnson. Technically, is it a whole person on the cover? No, but it is a person. This is a book I've read. I love this series. It is part of the Sons of Destiny. And I wouldn't say you could read it standalone, but you can pick up... They do explain what's going on, so if you wanted to, you could start there. And some of it wouldn't make sense, but a lot of it they kind of take care of. But it deals with the fourth born son, who has lost his voice through injury, and the healing required to bring his voice back and deal with this prophecy about each of the sons. I love this book. Evanor is a sweetheart. He is literally just the sweetest dude. Our next roll is a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 2025 goal. Oh, and I missed it first time around, but we also passed a dog, which means we need a book over 300 pages. So for a 2025 goal, that was over 300 pages. I'm actually importing something that was supposed to be read back in 2024, but I just didn't get to it, and that is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This is about 600-ish pages. For all the issues that may arise when you bring up Cassandra Clare, I like her writing. I liked The Mortal Instruments, and this seemed interesting, and also that's really pretty. Like, it's not a special edition or anything that I'm aware of, but it's just a good-looking book, and it sounds good. So this covers the dog prompt of over 300 and a 2025, because I really do want to read this. And our next roll is a 2. 1, 2. Which means we're going to fall all the way down back to here, an avoided author. So for an avoided author, I cannot find it. I do have it somewhere in this mess. But I am going to be reading the first Mistborn book. All the information here, I swear I just don't remember. This is how much I've avoided the Mistborn series. I remember nothing about it other than it was written by Sanderson and it is a thing. I picked up the book because I was like, everyone's reading it, I should read it. And then I never got into it because I was like, I'm not sure I am set to be doing this. Well, looks like I'm doing it now. And we have switched up to red because that happened. Yes, I do just have a sticker sheet of these that I'm using to mark things off. So our next roll is a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A blue cover. I'm taking this opportunity to finally read this. I think I'm going to enjoy it. That being said, I do not know what to expect out of this because the first book was so... Neither of them were good people. I don't know that they're ever going to be good people. I don't need them to be good people. I just need them to, maybe not kill each other. Which, considering there's a third book, I imagine that would be the case. Then again, the title of the third book, Queen of Nothing, does not lead me to believe that things will work out for these two. Which, fair. But that is third book. We're talking about the second one. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and our next roll is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Darn it. So, we fell. A mood read to TBR backlist. Alrighty then. So we landed on mood read, and obviously that's going to be kind of just whatever I feel like. But we did also get dropped down to TBR backlist. So I have a couple of options for that. So the books we have as mood read options and that are on my TBR backlist are Wayward by Amelia Hart, which what drew me to this one was because they were like, hey, is there magic? Also, it takes place over 3 different times, 1942, 1619, 2019. I love multiple timeline things. That stuff just is fascinating to me. Then we have One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. And as some of you may know, remember, whatever, I'm not typically a murder mystery type person. I kind of just thought this sounded really interesting, and it was being hyped way more than I necessarily needed to know about it. So I just eventually caved and got it. And then I have Neil Gaiman, The Graveyard Book. We're not going to get into anything about that because I can go on a whole long thing about death of the author. But I won't. That's not for here. I just am determined to read all of the books. Is the likelihood that I'm never actually going to finish this likely? Yep. Let's try this again. So we're back here at TBR Backlist. Let's roll. That would be a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back to blue cover. Technically already read it. I will double check, but I don't think you have to read them twice. Maybe you do. I will insert the correct answer here. I'm going with Iron Man, The Gauntlet by... Nope. How do you pronounce this man's name? Eowyn? would be the closest I get because I read too much Tolkien. Colfer. Apparently he's the dude who wrote Artemis Fowl, which is also up there. I didn't actually look into what this book was because it said Iron Man, and I said yes. Because there are very few heroes that I am an automatic yes to. Iron Man is one of them. Winter Soldier is another one. And if it's X-Men, I am here. Just send me all of the media. So we're here. That is an 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A book rack. Well, y'all know what that means. Insert your recommendation for books in the comments. And our next roll, as long as we do not get a 2 or a 6, we're okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That completes the board. Woo! Thank you for putting up with that chaos. That was my pulls for TBR-A-Thon Game Edition. Come back for part 2 where I'll go over the map. And I will see you next time. Bye!